Hi everyone, it's Vicky here and welcome to the October Card Kit blog hub by Simon Says Stamp. If you are watching on YouTube, make sure to visit my blog and find out about the amazing prizes that Simon Says Stamp is giving away on this blog hub. So from the October kit, I've chosen 3 pattern papers, the Sway Queens. I'll be using the stamp set as well as this adorable cup die. And I went ahead already and created a card. This is a standard card that's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and that's the other half of the card, which I'll be using to cut out the cup. So I'm running it through my die cutting machine, and there is the cup there. And now I'll be using the orange pattern paper and cut out the cup. Actually, I don't need the whole of the cup, I just need the heart, which I'm going to place inside the other cup. So there you go, I have my cup ready, and now I can go on and cut out my pattern paper. I'm cutting it down to slightly smaller than the standard card, so I guess it's 1/4 of an inch smaller than the standard card, and I'm just using my glue glider and stick it down centered in the card. This will leave a small border all around. And now I'll go ahead and cut down my brown piece of paper, and you can see I'll go ahead and do some embossing. Now you can scream, but I decided to cut down my stamp. You don't have to do that, you can always mask it out. So I'm stamping half of the sentiment on top and the other at the bottom. I'm using Versamarking, and I'll go ahead and emboss it. The embossing powder I'm using is not white, it's actually vanilla, and it's by Wow. So I'm applying my embossing powder there, and then I'll use my heat gun and heat set it. And now I'm using my glue glider again at the back of the brown pattern paper, and I'm going to stick it at the center of my card. Now that I see it again, I don't think that's too much centered, but anyway, let's pretend that it is. So I'm going to use foam adhesive at the back of the cup, and I'll after placing those there, I'll just try to decide where this is going to go. And before sticking it down, I'm going to stamp the steam that comes out of the cup. I'm using the Huggy ink pad, which is included in the kit, and this will not show too much, but I just want it to be there as a tone-on-tone thing. So now I'll go ahead and stick the heart inside that cup as well. I'm using my quick stick. I get a lot of questions about that. It's so handy, and you can find it on my supplies list. And now I'm just cutting out 2 very thin strips of that orange paper that matches my pattern paper at the background, as well as the little heart. I'm making sure that that's the size of my brown pattern paper, and both of them. So I'm just cutting them down, and then I'll use my glue pen at the back and stick them down. That was an afterthought because I didn't want my cup to be floating there. So this will ground it and bring everything together. I'm using my Wink of Stella clear glitter pen to add some shimmer on the orange details. So I'm just applying glitter on top of the heart, as well as the 2 orange stripes at the bottom. Now, to add some more interest in the card, I thought that it would be a nice idea to add those sequins. These sequins were included in the kit, so I'll stick them down on my card as if they are coming out of the cup. I'm using tacky glue to stick them down. This will dry clear, and to help myself handle all those tiny little pieces, I'm using my quick stick. So after sticking everything down, That's the card and how it looks. And I decided to use some glossy accents on the heart as well as on the orange stripes at the bottom. This kind of locks the glitter in, and it has an awesome effect. You can check the photos at the end. And that was the card for today. I hope you had fun and got inspired. And if you did, don't forget to leave me a comment as well as give me thumbs up on my YouTube channel. Thank you all for watching.